Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of our data analytics with Power BI. It's day 3 tonight. So we've been able to get our data from different sources, combine them together, analyze them, clean them, transform. Then I did some data modeling and exploration too. So tonight we're going to be dealing with data visualization. Then by the end of tonight, hopefully we would have completed a full report ready to be published to the Power BI service. Then our takeaway for tonight, one of them is we're going to be practicing how to do conditional formatting, adding logo to our to the manufacturer filter, importing a custom visual, applying a custom theme to the reports. So these are basic things I'm going to be dealing with tonight. So here, yesterday, we've been able to bring out these visuals from the data set. We have our slicer here, our column charts here telling us, informing us about revenue by country. Then it has also other levels as the states. If I activate the dream mode and select any of this country, I can get more about the states involved. Then from this districts involved. So I'm bringing it up back to have the original data set as it was before. Then this one too, if I want to read it down, just activate the data mode. Click on 2020 to get the 4 quarters included. Then click on this to get the months included in the first quarter. And click on this to get about the details of each of the days included in the month of January. So I'll be doing it up back. So I have my previous data. Okay. So remember earlier I said part of the things we're going to be doing tonight is conditional formatting. So for this, an error. Okay. So here in the values section, I'll be clicking on selecting the percentage growth field, then coming down here to conditional formatting. You see, for conditional formatting, I can use any of these options here. I could go for background color, the font color, the data bars, the icons, the web URL if there's any web URL involved. But
hello, sorry, ma. From
yes,
the value.
Yes.
From the value, you said I'll select what?
And I'll be selecting the percentage growth field from these fields here. Actually, for this conditional formatting, I'm interested in this part, the percentage growth column in this matrix visual here. You see, selecting this matrix visual, then coming down to this percentage growth field. Then I have my the conditional formatting here. So for tonight, we're going to be formatting based on the values. Then it's going to be reflecting on the background color. So I'll select the background color. So for the background color, it says here, okay, format style, gradient, several, it could be rules, field, value. I want to use, but for this one, let's enter add a middle column. So for the middle color, it says that, okay, it depends on how we have minimum, center, maximum. That's minimum, middle, then maximum. So for the lowest value, it's going to have this color here in this box here. In case you want to change it to what you want, you can as well change it to the kind of color you want. But not to further spend more time here. Let's just go by this color. So we've selected add a middle color. That's added a middle color. But in case we are interested in adding our own colors. So we can, for my edit these colors to suit our things, you could edit it to have these specific colors. Okay, let me edit it to have this color. Then it's okay. Let me edit it to have this color. Then the first one. So lighter, can you see? This is the first, for the lowest value, we selected 60% lighter. This one is 40% lighter. But for the middle value, that's 20% lighter, 25% darker, then 50% darker. So 50% darker is going to be for the highest value. So I think this is interesting. So we're going to go here. So select OK. So for the OK, let's select 2021, then Australia country. 2021. Let's turn it now if it's let's edit this, the interaction. So select Australia, then 2021. Okay. So for the let's check selecting the 2021. So it says this is minus 7.363%. Okay, let's do this. So can we see? No, what? Let's change the color of the conditional formatting. Let's remove them, the draw again. Let's use these three different colors then. So, okay. Selecting 2021. There's a problem somewhere. Wait. I think you should have three different colors. Why are the colors like this? Okay. Okay. So I was interested in looking for one that has a higher distance. So we have, from here we can see that the color here is darker than this one, which means that this one is relatively higher and these other ones. So that's one of those things the conditional formatting is meant to do. So according to the values, these ones are minimum values. Mhm. So these ones are minimum columns, minimum values then. Then this one is medium value. So if you drill down more, hopefully we can get some more. All these ones are minimum values too. So we've seen minimum, we've seen middle value. This is middle value. Then we've seen, yes, earlier we saw, okay, yes. And then we have highest value here. So that's that. So the more you drill down, the more you get to know about the percentage growth for each of the products. I haven't selected 2020 or whichever year you want to select. So for 2021, the base year will be 2020. So that's that. So then for that, let's now move down to this total sum of revenue. Yeah. Remember this visual is a card. So let's change it to a gauge visual. So for gauge visual, our target value. For the target value, put previous year's sales. So for the gauge value, we have it like this. So then we'll be dropping down the previous year's sales field here, measure here into the target value. So this is the target value, and one. The target value, thank God the company actually exceeded the target value. Target value was 448.62 million US dollars, and the acquired revenue is 484.11 million US dollars. So let's look at it in respect to 2020. So in respect to the target value was 419.02 million, and the acquired revenue was 448.62 million. So that's that. Okay, then coming down here to the slicer visual, let's try and drag this down here. Okay. Interesting. So for the target visual here, let's format this visual a bit. Go to slicer selections. It's the values. Okay, it's general. Slicer setting. Set default. Select header. Okay. Value. Select. Okay. Now we're coming. Okay. No, let's come back to this later visually. But then for the revenue by year, let's format this visual. Let's modify it. So for the revenue by year visual, we're modifying it to add a line that's going to be showing the percentage growth. Actually, so for that, let's line and cluster column chart. Now, after having selected the revenue by year, then we select the line and cluster column chart. So for the y-axis here, I'm going to be dropping the percentage growth into the y-axis here. Hope we all can see it. So we have the percentage growth here. So when you hover it, it shows you. We would have had the line extended to this, but remember, there's no base year for 2019. 2020 is taking its base year as 2019. 2021 is taking its base year as 2020. Or unless you would like to have more years. Unless you would have like to have other years here, which would mean that you have to go and edit the data set to include the previous years, that's 2014 to 2018. But if not, go on with this. So let's exclude 2022 since we do not have 2022 in our data set. I hope we all are following.
Yes, I am.
Thank you. Mr. Gudebola has not joined yet again. Okay, let's move on. So let's customize our theme, the theme of this thing. There are several themes here. Just come down to view the view here. We have several themes included here. So, and they all have their names. So there are times that, especially as an organization, organizations usually will have their customized theme. Then they'll have a custom font type, font size, all these kind of things. So when you're dealing with a company or an organization that has all those things, you're going to be editing your, presenting your dashboard, your reports in accordance to what they go with. I mean, you follow their font type, the font size, and the way they want it to be. And usually they will also have a customized font team for the report, for customized report team. So in case they have customized report team, you use it. And if not, you can just use anyone that pleases you. Let's check for these ones and see how our data set looks like. Our report looks like. This is the classic reporting. Let's check it. For the classic reporting, see how the dashboard looks like. Then for the city pack, this is how it looks like. Uninteresting. You see, it's so beautiful. This is the high rise. Let's see how it also, okay, it's fine. It looks fine. But the high contrast, wow, it looks fine too. Can you see? The team has actually taken its effect on this conditional format. Remember earlier that we do not have these colors here before, but the color of the team selected will affect the color of the conditional formatting we must have done earlier too. Then as a data analyst, it's important for you to understand the impacts of colors on the reports. You know, there are times you see some reports and you feel like you don't want to look at it. And at times it could be that it's the color that's dissuading you from moving on with checking what's included in the report. So all these things are very important. You don't just say, okay, so it's just color. No, ensure the color is appealing and don't bombard your reports with several colors. So for this class and tonight, we have a theme I would like to use. So I'll be browsing down to where the theme color is. Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I thought I used to have this thing here. Please give me a second. Let me check for where it is. Sorry. Okay. I've checked it. Okay. I have the theme here. So this is the theme use. Okay. Close. So can we see these colors are in line with the new theme selected here. Then in case you'd like to also check out for some other themes too, you can come to the theme gallery here. That would mean you are connected to the internet. So you'll be able to browse several themes. Then after browsing, then you select, then download the one that you like. Let's take a look at some themes, some customized themes are included here. So there are a whole lot of themes. Hopefully you get one that would suit your taste. So this is one, like a whole lot, a whole lot. We have this too. have this. In case you're interested in this, just click on it, then download it, and you download it, then you take notes of the directory of the downloaded theme, so that when you want to refer to it in your reports, when you want to import it into your reports, you know where to go to. So this is one of the customized themes available for you. So you just click on this. Is the picture, but then you click on this. It's a JSON file. Click on this to download it. Then you can be able to use it in your report. So this is this for this. Does Ms. Falabi have any question?
No, ma.
Okay, okay. That's interesting. So you can see that according to these reports here now, all right, this is revenue and PY sales. This is revenue and percentage growth by year. So it's not clearly indicated here. It's not clearly written here. So you may be interested in changing the font's color. So for this, just select on it, then come down to format your visual. So format your visual. Okay, let's say I'm interested in knowing the exact values included here. So just click on this data lab labels button. So from this, it says, okay, 2019, the total revenue is 8.7 million US dollars. 2020 is 8.6, with the percentage growth as minus 1.21%. Then for 2021, that's 8.2, with the percentage growth as minus 4.84%. So that's that. But then we're interested in, okay, this is the best too. So in case you're not interested in having these legends here, just click on this thing. So these are called legends. They will indicate to, so you know this blue is revenue, and this lighter blue here is percentage growth. Title. So yes, the title. So this is the title. In case you are even interested in changing the title to something else, you just edit it to what you want it to be. Then the font type too. Okay, let's say you want to change it to heading 4. It has changed. Then having the font type as Georgia. Erase it as saying, then also the color. I want to bolding it. Then the color, I want to have the color in black. Erase it. Now clearer now. I can see it better than before. So we can decide to do that for the other ones too. Title, then text color. So black. Georgia is the font type. Okay, like that. So here to revenue by country, format the visual. Right to okay, info. You see, it's important to ensure that every like the font sizes of the titles are the same for every visual. The font size, the font type, everything together the same. More than one is going to be different from the other. It has to be coherent, you know. So revenue by country, okay. So it's a part of the things you can do so that. Then another thing is okay. Let's change the background color of this report here. So you ensure none of this visual is selected. Then click on this white and then come down here to format. Can you see it's earlier? If I click on this, to say format visual. But since I'm not checking and clicking on any visual, it says format your entire page here. So for the entire page, okay, no, yes. So format your report page. So canvas background. So in case you are interested in changing the color, say you want the color to be like this. Can you see I've selected another color, but nothing is different. Nothing looks different from what I used to have. So it's because of the transparency. It was 100%. So just bring it down to 0%. Can you see it's changed now? Let's say this is the color you're interested in have. Okay. But for this, we have an image reason for this thing. So this is the background image I want to use. So can you see we have a background image? So that's what we'll be using. So let's resize this other visuals. Is there any other? So then let's come down to this. Okay. Resize this. So have this one. So for the canvas background, I'm going to have color as well as it used to be. Then okay. So that's that. In case I'm interested in adding some other this thing, you still want to add a wallpaper, you can do that. You can change the color and add a this thing to it, an image to it too, as you would like to have. So for this gauge visual here, we have the fill color, we have fill color, then target color. Target color is for the previous essays, which is the this one here is this thing. So let's click on 2021 first. Okay, selected 2021. So let me uncheck Abasi. Okay, so for 2021, this is so I would like to have this previous this thing here in black color. So just change it to black. Okay, so we can enlarge the visual too. Depending on how we want it to be like. We can as well also enlarge it here too. It can fit into this box there. Miss Falabi, please, can you give me some minutes? I need to quickly attend to something.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, hi everyone. While we're waiting for her, so is there any questions based on what she has already done so far?
No, Sam. Okay, for now.
Okay, I think that's
Sorry,
good.
sorry, I'm joining late this evening.
Yeah, welcome, Mr. Adebola.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us. We understand. Thank you for joining us.
yeah. Sorry, I was caught in the traffic. That's why.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. Okay. So we can see that she has already customized her 4 visuals currently. So you can see revenue and percentage growth by year, also the revenue and product year. So this dark line here, you can be seen on the gauge.
Okay, it is beautiful. I was
This particular
expecting
visual that looks like a sunny
a
cycle. So
video for yesterday.
you said?
I was expecting the video of yesterday's class so that I can practice
Okay,
it.
sorry, please. Okay, you know what I'll do now? Let me just share you the link to the YouTube channel so you can just see all the videos there. Let me just do that now.
Okay.
Yes, sorry, please. I'm coming.
All
Just
right.
give me.
So the first class that I had issue, I was able to resolve the problem yesterday
Okay.
night after the class.
Okay, that's good.
So
That's good. Thank you. That's good. So let me just share you the link to our channel so that you can just see all the videos there. Even the morning class videos are also there. So this is the link to the YouTube channel. So you can see all the videos in the there. So including the morning classes and also the evening classes too. So all the videos are already pushed there. Yes. So you can just view it at this link.
Okay, thank you so much.
So you're welcome, sir. Thank you very much. Okay. So like people love to share my screen, but she won't help us. So we just have to wait for Okay, so what is now left for us now is to add the logo, which we'll be doing that when she comes back, and also the title of the slicer. Also going to be customizing the slicer. Then we'll also be filtering more. So currently now we're having just 3 years, 2019, 2020, and 2021. So we're now going to now clear the filters. We'll go back to the Power Query and clear those filters and load other years. So we're going to be loading from 2014 to 2021. So we're having all the data for the full years. So when we do that, all these values are also going to be updated. So just like we're using a filtered data. So now when we now clear all the filters, we'll now be having an updated data. So all these values are going to be increased.
I want to ask a question. Sorry.
Okay, ma.
The one that have the data is called matrix. Am I right?
Yes, it's called a matrix, ma.
The other one that look like an arc is a gauge.
Yes, a gauge. Is a gauge visual, ma.
Is a gauge. Okay. This histogram above, what is that one called?
Oh, okay. This is it this one? Which of them?
The first histogram that have revenue by country.
Okay, this one is a column. It's called a column chart. So it's a stacked column chart.
Is
Yes.
a column chart.
Yes, it's stacked.
What about the down one?
That is also a stack column chart. No, okay, sorry, this one is a stack and line chart. So it's like a two visualization in one. It's like a two-in-one visualization. So it's a stacked
Okay,
and also
this
a line chart.
down one. That's why it have line.
Yes. So we're just like instead of having a line chart separate and a column chart separate, so we just have all of them together. So you can see by the right-hand side, you can see it has like two y-axis, one for the revenue,
Yes.
and the other one for the growth.
Yes.
You're going to be noticing it at that side. So you can see 8%, 7.5%. So it's sharing two graphs in one. So that's why we call it a stacked and a column chart and column and line chart. A stacked column and line chart. Yes.
Okay. Why did we change the card to gauge?
Yes, we change it to gauge because we want to be able to see our target. You can see a black line. I don't know if you notice the
Yes.
black line.
Yes.
So
In
that black
between the
line now is
blue
our
and
target. So anytime we select a year, then we can be able to see the target of that. We can be able to see the value of last year. So have we met the target or we have not met the target?
Okay.
So that's what the black
Thank you
line
very
allows us to see. So anytime you just click on a particular year, you get the current value or the current revenue of that year. Then the black line shows you the revenue of last year. So if the value of if the blue line, if this blue portion you are seeing, if it's higher than the black line, it means that okay, we have already crossed the target of last year.
Target. Okay.
Exactly. So that means we
We
have
have
more revenue
exceeded.
than last year. Exactly.
Okay.
I don't know if you have already been doing it. So we can just click on a particular year so that you can see how the visual will change. So you will be able, let's say you click on 2021, you can see how the visual is going to change. So when the visual now changes, then you can now see that of last year, the black line. Then the blue field will now show you that of the current year. So that is how the gauge visual works.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello, thank you. I'm sorry for taking a bit of our time. I'm so sorry for that. Okay. So
Welcome back.
thank you very much, ma'am. Mr. Adewala, good evening.
Good evening.
Just I didn't
Evening,
find,
ma'am.
sir.
Fine.
Okay, that's nice to hear. Okay, so we are done with this then these two. We can now here. So let's select our slicer visual. Is this selected? Okay, yes. Select our slicer visual. This is the slicer visual. So let's change the transparency of this background to 100% so we can see something clearly. We'll come back to changing it back. Okay, so this is the slicer. So let's format our slicer. Okay, we can reposition it for better staying it that way. Yes, options. Effects. No, let's do this slicer for now. Okay. For this visual here, we have 2020, then 2021, then 2019. So let's go back to our data to include more of the years there. Resource table, date table. Go to home, then transform data. Really? Why? There's an error here. Let's cannot waste our time. Let's leave it that way then. Move on. So now let's add a logo to this thing. Let me come back to this canvas background. Then okay. So then the logo. So for the slicer, let's change the color to white so it can be more visible. Then let's okay. Then leave it that way. Okay. It's okay now. Okay. Let's have this. So we'll be naming this thing and adding the visual here. So we have what do you call it? Add text box. So adding it. Yeah. So add the text box here. So the text box, select it. So okay, let's resize it so it can come up here. Manufacturers. Manufacturer. Coming. Manufacturer analysis report. So manufacturer analysis. So you can change the font size to size 12. Size 12 is small, right? Let's go for 24. Oh, 24 is 24 is also small. So let's look at 32. 32 is okay. Let's select it then. Size 24. 24 is okay. So we can leave it here as size 24. So changing the color of the text to white, just as we did for the slicer area, so it can show well. So let's add an image. A nice logo. So this is the image here. So let's resize it so it can occupy this space here. Let's let me resize this and slicer. Okay. So let me resize it. Okay. So then how my logo here. Okay, that's good. I'm good to go. So the sum of revenue by country. Let's adjust this. Put it down here. Okay. It's okay. So this black here is the target value, you know, since we're not selecting any other this, but since here we selected 2021, so it's still reflecting that this is the target value. Target value is target value is 148, and the acquired revenue is 184. That means we've met our target for that, so can leave it that way. So this table here, let's bring it up here. Then we size it so it can fit in here. Okay. Okay. Let's adjust this. So name revenue can show. Okay. Okay. Let's do it top. Okay. But just down the one the categories. Okay, good to go. Okay. Let's see if we can reduce this one to adjust it. Okay. Let's take it that way. So then let's rename this here to sum of revenue by country or not revenue by country. The general title. It does include sum of revenue. Okay, so that's it. Then that's sum of revenue and percentage growth by year. And change this one to sum of revenue and percentage growth by year. Percentage growth by year. Okay. Okay. So here let's add a smart narrative. Let the smart narrative occupy this space here. Just as its name implies, the smart narrative will give a detail about the visuals. So here it says revenue 18.92% increase and percentage growth, both trended up between 2019 and 2021. So this is like a brief report about the visuals here. So revenue started trending up on 2019, rising by 18.92%, So this is it. But in case you are not interested in one of the so you can just do this. So that's that. So it says they accounted for 57.87% of revenue across all 7 countries. across all seven countries. The revenue range from 6,736,191.2625 and dollars to this. Then revenue has reached the target goal of 1.09 million, 1.09 billion US dollars. So this smart narrative is here. So just, you don't need any data for that. Just click on this thing here. Okay. So we have our smart narrative. Then let's include another visual into our data set. Sorry. Sorry. Let me resize this data. These are visual here. Interesting. Okay. So you can see it. Okay. Okay. So it's better this way. It's better like this way. Okay, it's better this way. Okay, okay. This is what I'm wanting to do. Interesting. Okay. So and if you click on any of these ones, the smart narrative also react to it accordingly. So now let's import another visual, custom visual. So for that, visualizations, we have these what do you call it? Realities. So get more visuals. So that visual we're interested in getting here. And the entire image on this. Okay. We'll continue. No, okay, let's do it that way. Since it's going to be customer some stress. So we can leave the other visual and go to another thing. So now let's create some bookmarks. So for bookmarks, let's come to view here, then click on bookmarks. So we use bookmarks to tell stories too. So it will help us in telling stories. Okay, so yes, click on add bookmark. You click on add bookmark. So for this, click on let's name our bookmark here to initial step. Okay. Okay, so name to initial. You can double click on it to rename it, or right click then select rename. Click on initial step to okay. So we have one of the bookmark link. So let's click on USA revenue year. Sum of USA revenue year. So for the sum of USA revenue year, you click on add. So I have my bookmark too. So let's name it's also to USA revenue. So USA revenue. Yes. Let's click on enter. So yeah, just come here then. Let's take a hint. So click on this visual there, then sorry, we missed the step. Let's delete then we do it again. Okay, yes, so add it. What do you call it? USA revenue. So the bookmark name here is USA revenue. So I have that's the second bookmark name. So let's create another one for USA revenue. So just click on USA here, then click add. Then rename this to so Australia. It's, you know, Australia revenue. So I have my three bookmarks here. The initial state, the USA revenue, and also the Australia revenue. So this is for initial states. This is for USA revenue. Can you see? So this is USA, then Australia revenue. Also there. So for Australia revenue, it has taken us to Australia. So for this visual, let's go ahead and select this show the best videos. Okay, okay. We're good to go. Okay. You can as well change the names of the countries here. The USA, you can format it according to how you want. This is the x-axis. You can, okay. Can body it, italicize it, or do it as you want. So let's do it at italicized format. So that is that for okay this side. So let's create a bookmark shortcut here. Insert. So we'll be inserting some buttons, navigator. bookmark navigator. So let me delete this. Okay. So we'll be adding, yeah, okay. So this is initial step when you click on the settlement. Yes, revenue. Australia, okay, we've not activated it. Okay, so let me remove this chart. Okay, so this is the initial step here. This is for USA revenue. Then this is for Australia revenue. So we can as well create bookmarks for some other things. Could be this, could be this, could be this. So depending on what you're okay with. So back to what we're doing. Want to create a bookmark navigator that will be placed here. So you can just go to it directly. So let's bring this down here. Then resize it. Remember, it's the Australia revenue is selected as it's in color black. So let's format it raw. For this, you can as well format it this way, shape it, style it. Numpad it, okay. Okay, let's do that default 0. You can affect on the border, like change the color of the border. Let's change the color of the border, but in case you're not interested in that color, so this is the color I'm interested in. Okay, let's leave the border color as that. Then the field too might be interested in changing the color of this background. So since blue is our color, let's take this color. Oh, let's see that shade of blue. Okay, this is better. So the shape of the bookmark here, rectangle. Let's look at some other styles. This is chevron arrow. In case you're interested in this, but remember this is not like the name of the bookmark here is outside, so it's not okay. Let's look for okay. This is interesting, but remember this is an official, like a company thing, so it doesn't conform. So let's take pentagon. Pentagon, no. So let's go for oval. Oval is interesting. You can leave it like that. You can leave it as oval that way, or better still, go to rounded rectangle. Wow, this is interesting. I prefer this. I like it this way. So when I select USA revenue, here, it's still not doing okay. But Australia revenue, this is United States, this is US revenue, this is Australia revenue. I hope we all are following. So anytime I select this any arrow here, it's going to take it to the bookmark chosen from the arrow selected here will be changed to color black, as I was saying. The currency has states USA revenue. So it's giving me data for USA. Then it is Australia revenue. So that's where that the whole visuals, including these, then giving me data. This. So that's that for tonight. That's that for tonight. So for tonight, we've been able to customize our reports. We've added the company logo. We've named the report itself to manufacturer analysis. We still have our filters here. Then we've been able to add a conditional format into the percentage growth. So, to the percentage growth. So then we've been able to change the background of the report. You've shown us different styles of changing the background of the report. We can choose color or an image. In this case, we've chosen an image, which is customized for the company. So then we have our visuals here too. So in case you're interested in having other visuals too, you can add them here. Oh, wait. Okay. So okay, so that's that. It's changing based on what I'm selecting. It's changing based on what I'm selecting. So that's that. So okay, we can see this continue. So that's that for tonight. So the next thing to do would be to save our reports. Saving our reports. Remember, I said everything should, the title of all the visuals should be the same. So this one, I'll bolding the title too. So it's okay this way. So that's that. So I can comfortably save my file now. So it's saved. And it's a wrap. Does anyone have any other question? Mr. Adegbola. Hello, Mr. Adegbola.
Yes.
Yes. Did you, like, with the little you made for
Hello?
tonight? Hello, I can hear you, sir. I said with the little you made for
Yes, I
tonight,
can hear
have
you.
you been able to, do you understand what we are doing?
Can you hear me from there?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Am I audible?
Hello? Hello?
Like the network is not too strong, yeah.
Okay,
But I'll practicalize all that you have done
okay,
this
okay,
evening. I'm going to watch the video again and then practicalize them. This
okay,
the one I had issues with yesterday. I've
okay.
overcome the issue, so I should be able
Interesting.
to move to the next stage this night.
Okay, okay, okay. That's lovely. That's lovely. Well done, sir. Well done, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, okay. What of Miss Falabi? Any question?
I'm okay. I've
Okay,
asked the question when you went on a little break
okay, ma'am. Okay,
and he
ma'am.
explained it to me.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Okay. So that will be all for our session tonight. And most likely that will be all for this series of data analytics with Power BI.